Hey gang, so today I'm looking at the Titanium Biscuit V3 by Black Dog Labs. I say V3 because new plates, new plate design. I also got a brass and solid steel plate right here so that I could try both out. So we're gonna look at the two of them, see how they work, hear my thoughts. I will say that it's a very interesting slider. Let's find out why. Let's go. Okay, so here we have the V3 Titanium Biscuit by Black Dog Labs. Now this is the geometric triangle pattern. And I got this because I wanted to try it out. I got it with both the brass and the metal plates. I currently have the brass on here right now. And we're going to take them out and we're going to switch them for the steel so that you can see what's inside. It's also worth noting I have removed the rings so that I get a very crunchy sound to it. So these are also new plates. And very interesting design on here. This circular pattern with all these little kind of dimples taken out. I mean, it clearly works because it does slide. I've never tried it without it. This is my first Black Dog Labs slider, so I can't say whether these are better or not, but I can only assume, because why else would you create new designs on your plates if it wasn't better? I don't know why I made that fist, but, you know. Anyways. So here we go. Let's have a quick look. Now, I will say it's well made, but it's not for me. In fact, I've actually sold this already, and I will be sending it out after I make this review. It's got a good weight to it. It's got incredible grip to it. The thing that I'm not crazy about, for one, is the edging is just a bit too sharp for me. I don't know, there's something when you get a slider, I feel like there needs to be a bit of magic at some point, and I'm just not feeling the magic with this. It's just not clicking with me. But I know Black Dog Labs has a huge fan base with the sliders, and so that's obviously for good reason. It's just not for me. Now I will follow this up by saying I am equally not a fan of brass plates. Compared to the, I can get these out here. Compared to the steel plates, I don't like the feel of the slide. It's just a little sticky for me. Something about it. But anyways, again, that's just me. Lots of people love them. Again, I will say probably the best grip I've ever come across, though, on the top of a slider. This geometric pattern, I mean, your skin just grabs. So I feel like it wouldn't matter how sticky these plates are or how strong the magnets are. There still would not be a problem getting any purchase on these plates. Now, let's talk about the plates for a second. We'll see them here. What's really interesting is the way the magnets are kind of inset into the plates. It's just a little different than I'm used to, kind of from other sliders. And there's sort of this circular design on here, the circular pattern. I don't want to say cut into it, but it does seem to be on both sides. So that's kind of curious. And yeah, there's just something about this shape I feel like is a little different. Maybe it's because this little tab here where the top kind of fits with it. I'm used to kind of, I don't know. It's hard to explain. It just, when I opened it, it looked and felt different to me. So let's go through the process, though, of switching these out to show you how to do it. And this is actually quite a big torque screw. I think it's actually, there we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is a 20. That is a big boy. So if you only have a couple like the 6s and the 8s, that's not going to work. You need to get a much larger one. So we're going to start, and we're going to do this the easiest way possible. So get a little screw out here. Now, I am just going to open this up and let them go crazy. And I know that that usually gives most people, including myself, a heart attack when you first take magnets out. But that's because we have to take them out anyways. And then all I'm going to do is use this other side that has not been opened yet as my starting point. So then now I know I have the correct polarity because this magnet is sticking to this plate on the other side. If I tried to go the other way, it won't stick in. So this way I know I am correct. And then I'm just going to slide it along and run it over all the magnets. Or run over the spaces, sorry. This last one's always tricky. The last one always is tricky because it wants to go everywhere else but the hole. But then eventually you get in. Okay, that's it. Close it up. Slide it off. I do love this one screw design. That's great. I really wish I liked this more than I do. Because it has a lot of nice features to it. It's solid. I mean, it's heavy, even though it's titanium. The magnets are pretty strong. Oh, here, wait. The magnets are quite strong. And it's really well built. Like, this is a really well-designed piece. It's just the feel. Now, see, notice here, I'm using the other side. Right? Put the empty plate on. And find the polarity. If I go this side, oh, that's not working. It won't let me put it in there. But now I'm matching up with the magnets on the other side. Come on. And again, when we get to the last one is always going to be tricky to slide because there's nothing else to grab, right? So you're just kind of like, come on, get off up there. This is true for like any slider I've ever dealt with. Then cap on. I mean, even just sliding it off in that moment already felt better. And that's it. Yeah, I prefer this. This is actually a nice feeling slider just with the steel. The brass, I've talked to some people. I did post on one of the groups asking about it, and I know they do have to be worn in and stuff, but I like steel, at least in this case. This doesn't have to be worn in at all. It just works right away. So anyways, yeah, but you can see it's a little heavy, right? I mean, that's normal, but it is like, this is a beast when it's steel plates with the titanium top. That's heavy. All right, well, that's kind of it. Not a lot more to say. I mean, Black Dog Lab sliders, like I said, I know there's a big fan base out there who love these, so I would say you kind of either love them or you don't. And I guess I'm on the don't side. But if you are a fan of Black Dog Labs, then absolutely, I would recommend this because especially if it's a jump, like if you have a V2 or a V1 with old plates, go for the new plates. These are really nice plates. Great slider, just not for me. Thanks for watching, gang.